This is B2 Will Wilson back with another video. In this video, I'm asking more of a question. Is the COVID-19 virus chickens coming home to roost? Now, from my perspective, it is. Why do I say that? I'm going to deal in terms of politics. When I voted for Clinton, I had gave one vote in the 90s. I voted in 3 Strikes You're Out. I also voted for the United States turning their head, turning a blind eye to Rwanda. So 2 things are happening. Black folks started getting locked up, and there was genocide in Rwanda. When 2008 came, I voted for President Barack Hussein Obama. And with him came what? Sanctions, more sanctions against Venezuela, and the destruction of Libya. And I voted for that. And we can argue whether Hillary Clinton was involved and Vice President Joe Biden. The reality of it is I voted for these people and I voted for their agendas. And outside of reparations being paid to the ADOS for the Black American community, I have no desire to vote for either party anymore. But I will say, I'm saying chickens come home to roost because I was at the store yesterday and I saw a little line, and it kind of reminded me of what I saw when I went on YouTube and took a look in Venezuela and how they were waiting in lines as well. We sanction them people, and all they want to do is to maintain their sovereignty and be fair to their people, contrary to what we've been told in our media. And all that Muammar Gaddafi wanted to do was bring Africa out of the petrodollar into the gold standard. And of course, our leaders destroyed them. I will say, when we vote for people, we're voting, or in this case, casting spells or casting agendas. Unfortunately, it's a lot of sorcery that takes place, or a lot of deception. So, they say China did this virus. But I would say China don't have a motive. China do have money involved with the bankers, and China may want to pull their money out of the banks, which would be a reason to have a virus. But I'm going to admonish you all to check out AfriSynergy with T. West. I think he's very informative in this area. And I'm not no fan of China because, unfortunately, a lot of them are ethnically challenged towards our community. And what I mean by our community, I'm talking about the ADOS from the Black American community. So I'm not in no way supporting China. As a matter of fact, I stopped eating Chinese food about like two years ago because they don't support our community. And the words say, God is not mocked. What some man soweth, that should he also reap. And I didn't feel it was right for people who don't sow into our community to be reaping my finances. But with that being said, if we reaped disaster around the world through our votes and casting spells and agendas with these politicians and these bankers, then of course it's good that we reap the consequences of what we allow to happen to others around the world. So I'm not upset. And for those who may have loved ones who died from this COVID-19 virus, my condolences to you. But I have to start to be honest about what I think is really going on here. And unfortunately, I don't think that China did anything. Unfortunately, we have bankers who, about burning this thing down, they have to, that everyone keeps their money into the system. But I will say, for those of you who do have a prayer life, to be prayerful. I'm going to say for those who are part of the country community, don't turn your back on Jesus. If you have, then come back to Jesus. And I'm not talking about that picture or the religion, but the actual Jesus that sits at the right hand of the throne. I'm going to ask those that are fearful to not be fearful, because the Lord said He has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And these are days and areas to, be honest with each other, but to do what's right. And last but not least, I want to kind of touch on the basketball season. To put your confidence in sports and entertainment is a poor foundation, because when it's not convenient, they'll shut it down. Sports and entertainment is nothing meant to be but a distraction. And of course, if they're not doing their job, then it's called a bad investment. Okay, so people got to understand that when you're not doing your job, they will shut you down. And I'm going to say, I believe it's God's perfect will at this point, because He wants us to have real conversations about real things, whether it be coming back to the Lord or being careful who we vote for. Okay, I'm not voting for Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden. Both of these men signed the crime bill that sent 80 U.S. fundamental black Americans to prison. They're not getting my vote. I'm not voting for Trump, because he said make America great again, and we know outside of those 12 years during Reconstruction, this country is not being great to us. And plus there's a debt due, and I haven't heard Trump speak about paying that debt to the descendants of slaves. And yes, I said that. I don't care what condition this country's in, the debt is still due. The bankers can pay it. All right? They have the power to pay it. So with that being said, for those who like what I'm saying, I'm sure you're going to let me know. And for those who don't like what I'm saying, I'm sure you're going to let me know that too. But thank you for watching this video. Talk to you soon.